So I hope you got yourself some time to think about the solution, and now what I want us to do is to start solving this exercise. So we have to find out how many words, let's just point out this here, and what was it? Find how many words there are in a string, okay? So the first thing that we were asked to do is to create a string. So let's use something like this, char, let's use sentence, okay? So this will be our string, let's make it of size 30, and basically we declared an array of characters that will be used to hold a string. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to print some nice message. So to the user, printf, please enter, let's say a string or some text, a string or some text. And now what we are going to do is we are going to use the getAs function to read the string from the user. So getAs, and here we will have the sentence itself, right? Maybe you are more familiar with using char str to create a string, but this is just the name. We will simply use it here. So now once we've read the string from the user, from the console application, it will be stored inside of this array of characters representing a string with a null character at the end of it. And now what we are going to do is simply to assume, let's just for the beginning, we'll take the text that we used there. What was it? Hi, my name, something like this, my name is Vlad, if I'm not mistaken. So this was our previous text, our previous string, and what we will assume that we have what will be our separator is this space, and that we have one space between every word. So this is kind of our assumption. We will also create two additional variables. Let's call it something like count words, which will represent the number of words, and we will specify that it will be 0. And we will use an additional variable, let's say I, that will help us to iterate over each character in this string. So we know that we can run basically on this string. Let's create something like this, okay? So let's also add int no, we don't need this int, we just will use this for loop. So for I equals to 0, as long as I is less than what? Then strlen of sentence, okay? So we know we will run from I equals to 0 until the last, the \0 character, and we will increment I by 1 on each iteration. And we know that if we want to use the strlen function, we should include the string.h library that we've just mentioned. And now what we are going to do in this for loop is simply to check where we have the space character. So whenever we come across this space character, we will assume that some word has ended and a new word has started. So we will simply do something like this. We will use this simple condition. If sentence at index I, so if a given character equals to a space character, so in this case we are going to increment the count words by 1, so count words plus. And this way what we are going to do is simply to iterate over all of the string we've got from the user and to count the number of space characters in this string. And based on this result, we will assume that there will be this exact number of words. So that maybe will work, okay, but it was just kind of our assumption that there will be just one space character, but let's assume that that's the case, and we will also use here the printf line to print the results. So printf total amount of words in %s equals to %d\n, and here instead of %s we are going to specify the sentence, and instead of the %d we are going to specify the count words, okay, the number of words in this string. But the thing that interests us here is should we add additional plus plus, okay, increment the count of words by 1, because if suppose we had only 2 words, so it will look like this, hi my, let's say, and we will simply see that there is just 1 space character in this string. So that's why we know that that is a separator, and meaning that it will count the one on the left and also the one on the right. So that's why we will use outside the for loop, outside this loop, we will use also the last incrementation by 1. So now if we will print this result to the screen, we will see the number of words in our text. So let's try to build and run it. So go here to the build and run, and let's say, hi, my name is Vlad, okay? And we expect that the result will be 5, right? So we can see that if we run this program, total amount of words in hi, my name is Vlad equals to 5. Not exactly specified correctly. Let's just do something like this. I don't know. Just use it to specify that this is our string. So let's build and run it once again. Hi, my name is Vlad. And let's see. So we can see here that the total amount of words in hi, my name is Vlad equals to 5. And that's exactly what we expected. We expected to count the words based on this space separator, that we know that a space character separates between different words. And what basically interests here me and also probably you is the fact that there is a lot of strings that probably will not be so conventional and just use 1 space character like we counted here between 2 different words. So for example, we may have a space at the beginning. For example, this is our string, right? Previously it was like this. And I tell you that there isn't a chance that a string starts with a space character, right? Maybe by mistake, maybe no. And in this case, our program will not return the correct result. And also it may be at the end of the string, okay? You may have here a space character, or maybe between 2 different words, you may have a space character too. So this program, it works okay if for the basic case where you can assume that there is only 1 space character between 2 words and a space character does not appear at the end or at the beginning of a string. So basically what I want you to do is to upgrade, to develop some programs. Since you know how this program works, I want you to think of how would you upgrade this kind of simple program to support also these, let's say, end cases where you have to find out the number of words where there can be a space character at the beginning, at the end, or maybe between them there may be, let's say, multiple space characters. So what would you change in this program so it will work also for all cases? So that's your task for today. Your task is to develop this program and to try different examples and make sure that it works as expected. That's how you will grow, and that's how you will learn more about yourself, about your skills, and about how you tackle problems in C programming language. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Keep on practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.